This one starts out immediately after last episode where we found out that Kim the ring girl is Simeon's handler, and Duke and Lazaro set up a fake meet to find out what we already know. They were able to do that because Simeon's dead. So Lazaro follows her into the restaurant, walks around the whole thing, sits down behind what's supposed to be her, and out of nowhere she walks right past him and leaves the diner.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
You may say she may have went to the bathroom, but this is where she came from. I just hate to see plot armor that silly. However, he follows her out and she's gone. So Kim gets back to the police safe house where she meets up with her partner, who tells her that since we can't find Simeon, we might have to just forget about this case and we'll be done here. But she says, I'll be done when I find out what happened to Raina. We'll find out later that Raina is her sister that went missing with the marshals. So she comes up with another plan.
I could get close to Duke Gilroy. I can flip him.
So being that Kim and her partner still can't find Simeon, they set up another meet. They don't know Simeon's dead and Duke still has his phone, so they set it up. Duke tells Lazaro that the marshals and the Albanians had a sit down and they think it was Nikolai that caused everything. Zeke believes it was Nikolai, but Sabella's not convinced. Duke believes in order to get Sabella and Zeke on the same page and start this war, they have to do something big, so he wants to blow up the casino.
We could get an IED in there.
They want to blow up the whole casino. They on some different shit. So Duke tells his friend Jay he needs him to get a bomb.
Like a bomb?
This show is asking me to accept a lot. So he lies and tells Jay I need to shut down the Marshall warehouse, knowing that the bomb is really for the casino. So he tells Duke he knows a guy. He's got a bomb guy.
Why the f*** did you bring Duke?
Back at the casino, Sabella's upset that Zeke brought Duke to the meeting with the Albanians. She makes these faces every episode, but she tells Zeke that Duke is a problem.
Nikolai's a problem we don't need.
Zeke still wants to handle Nikolai, but Sabella says I'll take care of it. And take care of it she will. How do we know? Because she's banging Nikolai. So she tells him that the Albanians want blood, so he says he'll give up one of his men to avert a war. And then he has dinner. Later, Zeke meets up with the network guy to set up a fight deal to air on his platform. He says he'll agree to the deal if you can get Duke back in the ring.
You get Duke back in the ring, you got yourself a deal.
Back at the gym, Kim is flirting with Duke, trying to get in close. So she asks him to get in a jacuzzi with her.
I don't suppose you want to join me?
So while they're getting ready for that, Sabella's looking at security cameras to see when the last time they saw Simeon. And Kim's partner, who's being followed by Lazaro, is waiting for Simeon to show up to the fake meet. Then he gets a phone call and he leaves and goes to the hospital where Lazaro follows him there also.
Would you tighten my top up a bit, please? Feels a bit loose.
So while she's in a hot tub playing with his head, the phone call from her partner saying, meet me at the hospital right now. And when she gets to the hospital, her partner shows her Simeon's dead body. He's like, the whole meet was a setup, your CI is dead, this case is done. She's like, nah bro, no fucking way. So as she's leaving, Lazaro sees her and realizes there's two of them. He didn't see her go in. He also sees that they found Simeon's body.
We have a problem.
When he gets back, he shows him a picture of the guy, but doesn't know who Kim is yet.
There's a chick too.
Zeke wants to meet Duke at the casino, so he tells Lazaro he'll find a place to plant the bomb when he gets there. He really just wants to know if Duke is still thinking about getting back in the ring.
Maybe, I don't know.
Outside the office, Sabella and Joy still hate each other and they're not getting along. That's when Duke walks up and starts playing with a kid, which I think is his kid. That's when Duke sees some construction guys and follows them downstairs to see if there's a place for the bomb. Jay got the bomb, so Duke notifies Lazaro that they're ready. Then he tells Jay that the bomb is for the casino and not the warehouse. Even though he tells Jay that nobody's going to be hurt, he's not having it. So Sabella goes to see Nikolai to find out why he hasn't served up his man yet. Then she gets a call from somebody notifying her that Simeon's done. That night, Lazaro and Duke plant the bomb at the casino. They set it for 5 minutes and wheel it inside, but then they realize that there's somebody in there. So Duke goes back in, knocks the guy out, and brings him outside before the bomb explodes. Next morning, when Zeke finds out that Simeon's dead and the casino was bombed, he says the Russians gotta go. He says it's not a coincidence. He knows it's Nikolai.
He's gonna pay for this.
We need proof.
But she knows it's not Nikolai because, you know. Later that night at Duke's father's gym, Joy shows up. And immediately after their reunion, Zeke shows up.
Duke! We need to talk.
Joy's hiding, of course.
My car's outside, get ready.
So they leave and Zeke tells him everything that happened, but then he asks what he should do. He says, I think it's time to call Kingsley. That's when Zeke comes clean and says, we don't know where our dad is. He says, we just tell people we've been in contact with him. He could be dead as far as we know. Zeke says, I don't need my dad, because I'm the one that's going to wipe out the Russians.